Welcome back to George King Stadium, where we just saw a nice long halftime show from the Strath Haven Band and Strath Haven alumni members of the band in tribute to their longtime band director who built this entire program, 400 strong. They had a lot of alumni come back and join them. The Strath Haven Panther football team came out early. In fact, one of their players, number 51, I don't have a roster on me, but we can give him a little shout out. He was actually participated in the halftime show in his uniform. Number 51 for Strath Haven is also a member of the band. 400 and some strong, great tradition they have. The very moving ceremony and rightfully so. Tremendous impact that the director has had on this community.
Very well done, and that band and that performance and the alumni being part of it was very impressive. His wife, 3 children were here. Another child is the band director at Henderson.
Westchester Henderson, and we're actually at the middle school is where the football stadium is for Strath Haven, so they have to cross the street to get here, and they use a bridge to do that, pedestrian bridge, and that today was dedicated in honor of the band director as well. So very big day here for Strath Haven. They go into halftime down just 7 points to the Jags. The Jags making their way out of the locker room now. Both teams have a big half ahead of them. Strath Haven crowd will be emotional, and they are certainly within striking distance, so I'm sure, knowing their coaching staff, their halftime was equally as inspirational. So
each team played very well in the first half. The only distraction, if you will, was Garnet Valley had two penalties there at the end of the half to stifle up. Well, in fact, one brought back a touchdown run by Cole Palace.
Yep.
26-yard touchdown run. Otherwise, the game was well played, and each team is to be commended on the way they performed.
Yeah, well, we expected after last week the Jags would come out and play at least stupid mistake-free football.
Yes.
There was, although they won by a very comfortable margin last week, and the game result was never in doubt. The coaching staff certainly wasn't happy with some of the mistakes and penalties and the kind of penalties that occurred in that game. So definitely was looking for Garnet Valley to come back with a more focused mindset in this game, and they certainly have.
Notice down on the sideline, Matt Lassick is dressed. He's got his helmet on, but he's not going through the exercises with the remainder of the team. So we may not see Matt Lassick here in the second half. Colin Robinson played very well, and as did Austin Patton in filling in for Matt Lassick.
Yeah, Colin Robinson got a nod by the Central League coaches this past week as one of the players of the week for the Central League, and as along with a couple of the linemen for Garnet Valley, Esso Adigwe and George McCullough, or Kyle McCullough. Jake Early recognized, Cade Brennan recognized. So a lot of folks contributing and getting better as the season progresses, which you have to do as a program. You look to get better at any level. You're hoping you're better this week than you were last week, and better next week than you are this week.
Garnet Valley will be receiving. Have the first possession here in the second half. And as well executed as each team has run its offense, I think it's important that they they continue to do so. Or,
Yeah.
you know, Strathaven's back in the game already, but you don't want to give Strathaven a possession without having scored yourselves. That is for Garnet Valley.
Right. Yeah, they've done a good job in staying within striking distance, and we can see very clearly that they have the weapons to win a football game here against good teams. Last week was things got crazy at the end for them, and they the score didn't represent the kind of game that they played against Springfield. But you know, they're right in it here with Garnet Valley tonight. I'm sure there's a lot of folks around the Central League watching this game, and we'll be watching games. There's 4 undefeated teams in the Central League right now, and
2 of them play tomorrow night.
Yeah, only 3 of them will
against
remain
each
that
other.
way.
Yeah.
So, want to take a quick moment to, as we look across the field here to the George King Field and the press box, the tiny little press box that we can't fit into over there. But our good friends from havenfootball.net over there, Brian Carroll and Mike Mayer, that when we started 10 years ago, they had been wily veterans for a good 5 or 6 years already in the internet broadcasting arena. They still do it all year long and into the postseason, whether with Strathaven or covering other games. But we can't thank them enough for their guidance when we got this effort off the ground. Now they've never moved on to streaming video, and maybe this MiFi buffering nonsense that we're going through today is the reason why. But
yeah, those fellows did give us a great deal of help to start, and Brian lives in Garnet Valley.
Yep.
His kids are active in BYC, but we really appreciate their help.
Also like to thank, although we don't have a game sponsor this evening, all the sponsors that have helped us out so far this year. Garnet Ford, the Hendrickson family, the BHFCU, the Boeing Helicopter Federal Credit Union, the David Dodge, Brandon Bedell, Bedell's Collision, and of course our continual touchdown sponsor, Joseph Anthony Retreat Spa and Salon.
I forgot to mention that. He owes us.
Yeah,
they owe us another $200.
Couple $100 tonight. And we appreciate his interest in the program and in helping out the Garnet Valley Charity Network. Speaking of very good turnout and a lot of effort from the football team, the cheerleaders, and the whole Garnet Valley alumni and community in the event last week at the Concordville Town Center to collect donations for the hurricane victims in Texas and Florida. So just another example of how the community comes together when there's a need to help somebody.
Kickoff by Young. Goes right to Danny Guy at the 5. 15, 20, 25, 30. And out to, not quite to the 30-yard line.
Looked like he was going to be able to bounce that outside a little bit. But
so Garnet Valley will start at its own 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Sean Daly on the tackle. Again, the team, Garnet Valley team and coaches send best wishes to Hunter McMaster, who had a knee operation this week. We understand he's doing well. They want to send out good best wishes to him. Ball comes out to Danny Guy, who gets out over the 30 to about the 34-yard, 35-yard line. 2nd and 3. John Morris made the tackle. Number 41. He listed as a middle linebacker. He plays a lot of defensive end as well. Another big hole. Colin Robinson out to the 45. First down.
Nice hole right in the middle of the Jaguars' offensive line.
So Garnet Valley picks up 14 yards and 2 carries.
Mahoney, Shomo, and Early in the middle of that line.
Robinson takes the handoff, gets to the outside, cuts upfield, first down. Inside the 45-yard line of Strath Haven. Again, we mentioned that we saw Matt Lassick on the sideline with his helmet on, dressed, but he did not participate in calisthenics with the rest of the team, so we will not expect to see Matt Lassick tonight. The rest of the game, we'll see Austin Patton and Colin Robinson in his stead. Danny Guy takes the handoff, straight ahead, up the middle, dances to the outside, gets another first down.
That Garnet Valley offensive line really coming out and taking control of the line of scrimmage here. Danny Guy gets to that second level, starts hunting, pecking his way through to get some very important extra yards. Another first down for Garnet Valley.
Picked up 40 yards in 6 plays. Robinson gets to about the 25, a pickup of 5. He covers the ball with both hands as he goes down.
Runs in there nice and low too, behind one of the bigger offensive lines in Garnet Valley history out there.
Kevin Doherty in at wide receiver, wide to the top of your screen. Straight ahead, Colin Robinson, first down.
That's our cheerleaders. Great job, girls.
Oh, ball is dropped. Little center quarterback exchange problem. It will be 2nd and 10. Danny Guy, straight ahead. Still fighting.
Oh.
Looked like a rugby scrum.
Yeah, some tough yards there again for Danny Guy.
Guy picks up 7. 3rd and about 4.
It's a long 3. A very short 5.
And the scoreboard says 5.
A very short 5.
Robinson and Guy.
Oh,
Robinson. Oh,
Palace
keeps the ball and gets inside the 10.
Nice composure by Palace there to keep that. Robinson and Palace at the mesh, just met by a couple of Strath Haven defensive linemen, and Palace had enough wherewithal to just pull it out and tuck it up and grab that first down.
I'm on the air. First and goal at the 8. Almost untouched. Danny Guy goes in for a touchdown. We said that Garnet Valley had to come out and score on their first possession.
They did, and that touchdown brought to you by Joseph Anthony Retreat Spa and Salon. And I'll tell you, the guys that need to go in there right now is that offensive line. That I give them a ton of credit for that drive. They really controlled the line of scrimmage all the way down the field. As we watch.
Rice Stansfield puts it through for the extra point.
Yep. So good job sharing the load. Colin Robinson and Danny Guy working the ball down the field, and Cole Palace with a couple very, I guess we'll call it a well-balanced running attack. With no passing attempts in that in the mix, but spread the ball around nicely, and once again the Garnet Valley offensive line just dominated that series and gets a lot of credit for those that 6 points there.
7:44 left to go in the third. Garnet Valley leads 21-7. Francis Ibrahim Pio, and taking the ball at the 30, bringing out to the 35 is Sean Daly.
Good coverage. Number 14 for Garnet Valley in there, making a nice form tackle on that.
He's made a lot of them. Nick Gabos made a lot of kicks, kick tackles. Tight formation by Strathaven. Fake, rolling, and he throws it away. And a very, the flag goes down.
They're going to call a penalty on the late hit.
Oh, I thought they were calling, yeah.
Oh,
no,
grounding.
Grounding.
Oh, okay. They're not allowed to do that. Didn't make the line of scrimmage, or was it? Or is that not a rule?
There was just
in
no
high
one.
school?
There was just nobody around. I think he was outside.
Yeah, he's outside the pocket.
Pocket.
Maybe that's not a rule in high school. I'm not sure, because he did make it to the line of scrimmage, and he threw it out of bounds. But they're walking it off.
That's 15 yards and a loss of down. Whoa. That's a difficult penalty.
It sure is.
In high school football. Teaches you not to do it again.
So second and looking for 25 here.
Foster comes wide to this side. Man in motion.
Ooh.
Looking to throw. Jake Fisher goes down.
Salas and Bradley teaming up on that tackle. Don scrambling for his papers.
I had to go down 3 rows to get them. Third and 25. Fisher to throw. Complete and knocked out of bounds is Foster. Number 3, Kevin Doherty on the play.
Fisher to Foster, good hookup a couple times today, but that was nowhere near. I think they were just trying to give themselves a little more of a cushion to kick from, because they certainly didn't have designs on a first down with that little out pattern.
Yeah, they couldn't recoup from the
Grounding call.
Grounding call. Now the punt goes out of bounds inside Strathaven territory.
Yep. So the intentional grounding call sets Strathaven offense back, and they have to kick. Jags will take over their second possession of the second half with 6:30 to go in the third quarter, leading 21-7, and they'll have the ball in Strathaven territory to start. Okay. I'm going to pick up a little play-by-play while Don gets some things together here. Palace brings out the Garnet Valley offense. It's a pitch out. It goes to Danny Guy around the edge. That's good for about 5-6 yards, maybe more. Looks like a pickup of about 7 there. So Danny Guy on the option. Palace pitches out. Good room on the edge for a gain, so it'll be 2nd and 3 here for the Jags. 6:28 to go in the third quarter. Jags leading 21-7. This is Rory Glacken split out wide to the right. Give goes to Guy again, looking for room off left tackle. Has plenty. Gets up across the Strathaven 35, or down across the 30 now for another Garnet Valley first down. The Garnet Valley offensive line picking up right where they left off, creating lots of open spaces for these this Jaguar backfield to roam. That time goes straight. Oh, no, it was to the second guy through, which is Danny Guy again. Colin Robinson leading the pack through there, but the Strathaven defense didn't bite. They were waiting for number 7, and they got him with a loss of about a yard. So it'll be 2nd and a short 11 for the Jags. Clock is running down under 5 minutes and 35 seconds now in the third quarter. Oh, and Garnet Valley saw something and called a timeout. A couple of the coaches were jumping up and down on the sideline, and they didn't like something they saw and called a quick timeout there. So the Jags use a timeout, and the Garnet Valley famous aquatic distribution team comes out to take care of any thirsty Jaguars. So they'll look at that again. But Jags 3 plays in this drive, got a first down, and one little hiccup here, so they get a 2nd and long to go. But Coach Graham out to give a little pep talk to the team, make sure they get the play right, and they'll come back and try this 2nd down again.
But
back to Don.
As you've been saying, Pat, the Garnet Valley offensive line has really been doing a nice job tonight.
Yeah.
I guess, 4 games under their belts now, and getting the timing down. There's a pitch. Robinson cuts it up inside the 30 to about the 29.
Good pursuit by the Strathaven defense. Everybody coming out, stringing that. As we say, this option always sets up something else. So they're
3rd and 7 at the 29-yard line of Strathaven. This is certainly 4-down territory.
Yep.
But let's not get the 4th down. 2 wides to the top of the screen. Down the middle. Oh, it's tipped. John Rickey was wide open. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was used to seeing John Rickey run up that seam going for the long ball. That time he went up and kind of sat in the middle of a zone there. Cole Palace was staring him down, throwing a very quick reflex Strath Haven defender got a hand up and batted that ball, or that would have been an easy first down for Ricky.
4th down. Palace straight back. Here comes the rush. Screen pass.
Oof.
And it's read well on the outside by number 24, Nick O'Connor.
So the
And Strath Haven takes over on downs.
Jaguar drive stalls there at the Strath Haven 30. Good defensive stand by Strath Haven. A nice job closing down the outside on a couple of the run plays, and then not fooled at all by that screen pass setup.
Strath Haven starts at its own 30. There's motion. Half of the Garnet Valley linemen pointed to the guy who had committed the motion.
Yeah. Yep, that's what it is. It's a false start. Strath Haven used they'd call it a jump to formation, where they didn't get set. You can have a couple guys moving at the same time, but they did that very quickly and then had a little too much motion. Didn't get set for a full second before they snapped the ball. So that's a penalty.
1st and 15 at their own 25. Hand off. Running hard is Daly to the original line of scrimmage. Jason Rose makes the tackle. 4:17 left to play in the 3rd. Garnet Valley leads 21-7. Ball's at the 31. 2nd and 9 for Strath Haven. Zach Hussein and Sean Daly in the backfield. Daly makes the carry. It's about to the 32. It'll be 3rd and about 7.
Good job by the Garnet Valley defensive line. Looked like they had a bit of a shift and a slant going in there. Bottled up the blocking for Daly and kept them to a nice short gain. Let those linebackers come up and clean it up.
Cade Brennan mentioned again as a tackler. He's had a nice game. He's had a nice season.
Yeah.
Man in motion. Here comes Hossein to the outside, gets the 1st down. Jason Rose makes the tackle along with Nick Westberg, but that was a nice gain.
Yep, just came straight off the edge there. Looked like it was good blocking by Strath Haven, and also a bit of a stunt by the Jaguar defense that took him out of that play, let them seal the edge and pick up that 1st down as the clock runs under 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Panthers have it at their own 43, and there's fumble.
Oh.
Garnet Valley is pointing in that as if they've recovered, and they have. That was a center quarterback exchange problem, and
yeah, tough play. Fisher looked like he came out of there a little early and trying to save the play, was reaching back to pick up the ball instead of just diving on it. When you're a quarterback and you miss that exchange, you got to just dive on that ball, sacrifice everything to maintain possession. He looked like he was trying to keep the play alive, and as a result, the Jaguar defensive line was in there to recover that fumble. Nice
Cade
job.
Brennan made the recovery. Robinson, straight ahead. Just short of the 1st down.
Nice job by Robinson. Had a nice
Pickup of 9.
A nice seam, but he kept the legs grinding there to get that last 4 or 5 yards there.
2nd and 1. 2:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Garnet Valley leads 21-7. Cole Palace looks like he's looking over the defense to see what he's going to do, and he does.
Oh, nice.
A pitch out.
Oh.
Danny Guy, I think that Cole Palace saw something and said, all right, we're going to run wide with this. I'm going to pitch it.
Yeah, well, that's with this offense, it's not always the option. Looks like an option. It isn't always an option. That one, it looked like he saw something there, and he sure did. And they ran that to the short side of the field too. Did not give the Strath Haven defense a lot of time to string anything out. It was more of a hard hitting or hitting that edge.
Robinson
harder.
straight ahead. Ball's into the 7-yard line. Pickup of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Clock runs under a minute and 40 left in the third quarter. Jags still up 21-7 and threatening again.
This time it's Danny Guy. No, Robinson.
Robinson again.
Danny Guy was the first man through, and then they handed it off to Robinson.
One of the Jags slow getting up. That's one of the offensive linemen, Esso Adigwe. But he hops right back in the huddle. Will not come out of.
3rd and 1 at the 3. Ball's given to Guy. Looks like he's got the first down. Another pile. Let's see if my pile can move the ball against your pile. First down.
Ball inside the 1-yard line, 1st and goal.
Ball's at the 1.
If they get this in the end zone before the quarter expires, 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Palace hands to Robinson. He gets outside.
Nice.
Touchdown.
Nicely done. Touchdown for Colin Robinson, brought to you by Joseph Anthony Retreat Spa and Salon. Another $100 in there. Nice job, the Strath Haven defense pinching and Robinson just bouncing it right off the left edge, almost untouched into the end zone.
And Bryce Stansfield puts it through. 28-7, Garnet Valley leads over Strath Haven.
Jags do a nice job taking advantage of the good field position and actually worked some time off of the clock and come away with it with a successful touchdown extra point. 3-touchdown lead as the third quarter is going to come to a close here shortly after this kickoff.
Jason Rose was the first one to greet Bryce Stansfield as he came off the field to congratulate him, pat him on the helmet.
Yeah, he's done that after every extra point. It's a good senior leadership there.
Francis and Foster are deep, but Bryce just punches it to the 30. It's taken right there and knocked out of bounds at about the 45-yard line, or 35-yard line.
It's a good job getting that directional kick out there. And on kicking it close to the sideline like that, you have that sideline as an extra defender. They were able to just bounce him out of bounds with a minimal return.
Ethan Belleville received that kickoff. Strath Haven will have one play here in the third quarter. Man in motion. Fake. Looks to the outside and passes incomplete. Intended for Sean Daly. They'll get two plays off in the end of the third quarter.
Unless, of course, they throw the ball and it's incomplete, they'll get one more play. 7:30 start is going to be tough on my commute.
Foster's split out to this side, one-on-one coverage with Nick Westberg. Ball's thrown to the outside short. Did he catch
caught
it?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. You can't get up and run in high school.
And thinking he's already in the NFL, Foster gets up and runs with it. Those two guys are 3 for 3 with each other. Down 3 scores, I wouldn't be too surprised if we didn't see a lot more attempts to number 3, Foster.
Foster was laying on the ground, reached out with his hands and caught it just off the
very
off the turf.
Soft hands and with enough wherewithal to keep the ball off the ground. Pretty impressive. So we'll say it's good a number of folks still hanging with us here for the 4th quarter of the game. Heading up shortly after this to catch some New England Small College Athletic Conference action tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Wesleyan hosting Tufts tomorrow evening in a rare night game, but get to see Alex Yao, Garnet Valley class of 2017, who's up there as a freshman now. Of course, my nephew Brendan will be looking to get some snaps at tight end tomorrow evening.
Well, I wish you well on your drive.
Yeah, I'll be heading up tonight.
Jeez.
So at least I can sleep in a little
I was
tomorrow.
going to hope you can sleep in tomorrow. Thomas Foster. Split. Ball's given off to Hussein, who makes the first down out over the 45-yard line. Out to the 43, where it will be 1st and 10. Garnet Valley leads 28-7 with 11:53 remaining. Pass incomplete. Foster tried to adjust to the ball. It was thrown behind him.
He did. His feet came out from under him, but he still got a hand on that ball.
Lance Schwartz comes in for George Vo in that defensive line.
I think number 10, Jason Rose for Garnet Valley, needs to keep one eye on that, on the outside receiver. Follow that number 3 wherever he goes.
Here comes Hussein. Breaks a tackle. Gets a first down to the Garnet Valley 40. Brought down finally by Danny Bradley, but not till he picks up a first down. Hussein and Daly are both hard runners.
Yeah.
Hussein again. This time he stood up, but not till he's picked up about 4 yards. Make it 5. 2nd and 5 at the Garnet Valley 35. This time it's Nick O'Connor, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. Trying to get outside.
Cade Brennan tracked him down very quickly from his defensive end position.
We've called Cade Brennan's name all night.
He's a lot. He's a
3rd and a long 5.
big part of that defensive line, which has been very good all year. The 2 guys in the middle, Salas and Josh Shiraki, who's been in a lot of time last year and become a solid leader out there in the middle of that line.
Hussein, short of the first down. It will be 4th and about 2. Now make it 4th and 1.
4th and 1, big play for the Jaguar defense. Bigger play for the Strath Haven offense.
They're saying first down.
Oh, they're going to move them up.
First and 10 at the Garnet Valley 30. Here comes, right up the gut.
There you go.
Goes Sean Daly for a touchdown.
And he spikes the football.
30-yard run.
And the referees are trying to decide whether or not to throw a flag there. Well, no flags. Daly breaks through that line, and in his exuberance and getting in the end zone untouched, he actually spiked the football, but the referees looked at each other and kept the flags in the pocket.
Emmett Young to attempt the extra point. Jake Fisher to hold. Kicks up and good. So Strath Haven closes the lead from 21 points to 14. It's now Garnet Valley 28.
Nice
Garnet
job.
Valley 28,
14.
Strath Haven 14.
Nice job answering the bell. They did what they needed to do there, scored fairly quickly. There's still 9 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the game. I think Coach Ricky agrees with us that that there should have been a penalty for the spike of the football.
He is demonstrating the spike.
He's letting the referees
to the official.
Could be careful. He may
He's also
get one of his own.
He's also demonstrating to the official how you pull the flag out when needed.
Yep. So the Jags now, you probably got the hands team.
Yeah,
yep,
they're expecting an onside kick. Hands team. And Danny Guy and Kevin Doherty are up to about the 25-yard line.
Now the referees are actually huddling on this after Coach Ricky so calmly explained to them what no, they're just getting ready to put the ball in play.
Emmett Young to kick. And the hands team does what a hands team should do.
Yeah.
Aldrati falls on the ball at the 49-yard line of Garnet Valley. Adam Aldrati.
I always wanted to have them leave me out for the hands team when they came.
Garnet Valley takes over at its own 49, 1st and 10. 9:45 left to play. Robinson straight ahead. Ran behind John Ricky, Tom Mahoney, Ryan Shomo. Pick up 7. That's 6 yards per carry for the Garnet Valley backfield is going to improve after tonight.
Yeah.
Danny Guy, no. Palace keeps it himself, gets the first down, and is gone!
Wow.
Beautifully, there was a seam, and he took it 44 yards for a Garnet Valley touchdown.
We were talking earlier before the game that it was about Jake Buttermore, who's at Syracuse playing lacrosse this year, how he had that breakaway speed, and the backfield this year as more of that power game. We think we just found the guy that has the breakaway speed. And it's your quarterback. Bryce
Stansfield puts it up and through. And Garnet Valley leads 35-14. This is their high water mark of the season in scoring.
It is.
And Joseph Anthony, who's now
that touchdown
$500.
Also brought to you by Joseph Anthony Retreat Spa and Salon in Glen Mills and Springfield. On the board for 5 touchdowns this evening.
Bryce Stansfield will kick. And that, as he is wont to do, is follow directions from the coaching staff. He will punch it high at the 30 and caught at the 33, and boom, tackled right away at the 40 is Sean Daly.
Almost looked like he was fair catching that, but he was just signaling to his own teammates like that he was going to field it.
Rory Glacken made that tackle.
Yep.
Ball's right at the Strathaven 40.
I coached Rory Glacken in flag football when he was 6 years old. I saw it back then. I knew he was going to be something else.
There goes Foster down the middle, but Fisher cannot get the ball up. 75, Cade Brennan.
You almost call that a coverage sack. That was
yes.
That was a good job by the Jaguar secondary. Fisher really had nowhere to go with that football. A lot of vertical routes, but good coverage by the Jaguar defense. Let the pass rush get to him.
2nd and 12. Ball's handed off now. The defense tackles Sean Daly almost immediately. He's the one that just scored on a quick hitter for about a 30-yard touchdown run.
That was Josh Shiraki getting right in the backfield, getting around there, being very disruptive, pulling that play down from behind.
In fact, a loss of a yard or 2. 3rd and 12. Fisher back to throw. He throws it out here to the sideline. Oh, through the hands of Foster. Kevin Doherty had his eyes on Foster.
He did.
Had he seen the ball slip through his fingers, he could have been off and running.
He was, he was dialing up Foster to make a big stop, and probably had an opportunity there for a nice coast into the end zone.
4th down. Julian Kraus, number 73, will punt. Plenty of time. He hits a high.
Nice.
Fair catch made by Doherty at the 35-yard line. Garnet Valley will put it in play at their own 35 with 7:38 left to play in the game, leading 35-14. Doherty stays in it, split wide to this side with Corey Glacken in the slot. Palace under center. Hands off to Guy. Oh, Robinson. Kyle Robinson on the carry. Second and 6, a gain of 4.
There he goes.
Cole Palace keeps it himself again. Great fake. And down the sideline he goes.
Oh.
He's pushed out of bounds at about the 15.
Some good running by Cole Palace there. Good job on the option, keeping it himself, and then really setting up his blockers as he moved downfield.
Palace's performance tonight will have future teams that Garnet Valley will play looking at the film saying, all right, what do we do about this?
Yeah.
Ball's at the 13-yard line of Strathaven. Austin Patton inside the 5 to about the 3.
Good job.
And the 2 tacklers are slow getting up.
That was their safety coming up, number 15.
15, Rossini. Chris Rossini, he's staying in, but he's not feeling very well. Ball's at the 3, 1st and goal. Patton gets to about the 1. Six minutes left to go in the game. Garnet Valley leads 35-14. Patton and Guy in the backfield. Patton and Robinson in the backfield. Patton is into the end zone.
Jams it in. Nice job.
I am really impressed tonight, Pat, with the offensive line of Garnet Valley.
Yeah, especially in the second half. Just they really have they? Yeah, I guess did they turn it over on downs one time maybe, but the rest of the time they've been very solid. A lot of room to run for the Jags this half.
Bryce Stansfield's kick is good. Joseph Anthony retreat and Spa.
Spa and Salon.
Spa and Salon.
Yes.
Going to be writing a big check this week.
42 points for the Jags.
See you, Joe. I will. Okay. You all right?
Want to, while we have a minute, thank the Fifth Quarter Club and specifically Kevin Hassett for our setup tonight. We were able to. We have 2 battery packs going that he designed himself, and we don't have any electrical outlets where we're sitting, but running the camera off one of them, running the computer off the others, and we do what we need to do to bring the game to you around the world.
Thank you, Kevin Hassett, Bill O'Shea. We appreciate your helping us. Garnet Valley puts up 42 tonight.
And it's not over.
5:34 left to play.
This
very tight formation by Strathaven. Cutting up field is number 10, Ibrahim Pio.
This stage of the game now, when you look across to that Strathaven sideline, there's very few reserves. They got about 9 guys that go both ways. So it's game like this will take a toll on you and things start slowing down a bit.
Ball's handed off now to number 22. That's John Francis. Foster, who the wide receiver who's made some great plays, is not in the game. Neither are the starting running backs, Sean Daly and Zach Hussein. Jake Fisher remains in at quarterback.
Fisher's still in. They may be saving them fight again another day for the rest of the Central League schedule.
3rd and 7. Another running play. Oh, that's Hussein. He does not get the first down. He gets out to the 45-yard line. They have to get to the 48. That Garnet Valley front on defense has played very well tonight, too. 4th down and 3. Fisher. Hands to Pio, who gets slammed down. Nice form tackle by Gabos.
Gabos, yeah, if a special teams performer came flying up, made another 2 very good form tackles tonight. That's some good coaching for that guy.
Is that who you coached in
no,
flag football?
Well, who knows? I don't know. I remember Rory because his dad was the head coach. And
if you don't take credit for it, Jerry Montella must have coached him sometime at BayYC.
He's listening. He'll text in who he did. He had
Drew Mayers. No, that's
number 9.
That's Ryan Gallagher, number 2. Ryan Gallagher at quarterback. They just said Drew Mayers on the PA, which fooled me for a moment. Sean Snyder on the carry, number 43, 3rd and about 3.
Jags have their second offense in there, and I'll tell you, they don't step down in size too much on the offensive line. No. They got some big beef in there still on the number 2s.
Number 9, Damian Zapp on the carry. It's 4th down.
Clock runs now under 2:25 to go in the game. Jags leading 42-14, trying to put this one away. Jerry just texted, he said, yes, I coached it.
We knew as much.
Yeah.
We knew. That was another form tackle.
Yeah. Head up, good wrap, it was good. All around.
4th down and about 3. He may have picked up the first down. Oh,
still going.
Surge got him to the first down. The whistle did not blow.
No.
Sean Snyder on the carry. Official timeout where he adjusts
he fixed the shoulder
shoulder pad of one of the Garnet Valley players. Straight ahead, Sean Snyder.
Still
First
going.
down inside at about the 20.
Nice tough run there. Good job up front. Number 55 in there on the offensive line, and I don't have my sheet with me, so I use some of those new offensive linemen are.
Ryan
52.
Gallagher is a sophomore.
Victory formation.
Sean Snyder's a senior. Victory formation for Garnet Valley. The ball is downed at the 22-yard line, and they'll let the clock run. Garnet Valley has to come out of the huddle and set up over the ball one more time.
Snap the ball one more time, and then they'll line up and shake hands. So Garnet Valley comes away with their 5th win of the season against no losses. They will be one of the remaining undefeated teams in the Central League going into next week.
I must say, Pat, this was an impressive win for Garnet Valley.
Yeah, absolutely. Complete win. The defense played very well, and the offense throws up 42 points. You can't complain about that. A much cleaner game, mistake-free for the most part by the Jags. So hats off to their effort, and hats off to the coaches for bringing them back and getting them so ready to play tonight. Strath Haven, a lot of respect for them as well. Some very good players on that team, and really hung with the Jags for the first half and into the 3rd quarter until things started to get a little bit out of hand. But we look forward to the Jags now that Strath Haven falls to 2-3. Jags are 5-0, and they return home next week to play. Is it Haverford already?
I haven't seen him in 5 years.
What's that? Is it Haverford next week? Don?
Haverford next week on Thursday.
Right. So
Thursday night.
Oh, Thursday night game for the Jags.
Yom
next
Kippur
week.
is on Friday, so most of the Central's playing Thursday. Some of them are playing Saturday.
So they will see how they come out of that Marple Newtown tilt tomorrow night. That'll be streaming live.
Thank you. You're the
Thanks.
one. I'm the one.
So we want to thank
Thank you.
well over 150 viewers tonight, and got to see a good one. So from George King Stadium, and here comes Kevin Hassett.
To unplug us.
Power is still running strong. Still running strong. Green lights everywhere. So thanks again to everybody for that. Billy Vinci for coming out and running the camera as he does. Joe Rook, wherever you are, visiting colleges. Jerry Montella not able to join us tonight, but he's home. We'll
Good
see
night,
you for
everyone.
Thursday
we'll
night
be with
next
you
week.
Thursday night from Garnet Valley, Moda Frank Field.
Good night, everybody.